Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's through here. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a great pick out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Madrid are looking to break at pace. That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get it through? Picked face to face. There's the hit! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And there you have it! What an ending. How about that?
Well, I think, Peter, we've again been reminded of how thin the margins are. When the game was tied, I'm sitting here thinking this could get cautious, as is often the case. The game continues to deliver drama, great drama.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Maldini. Chouameni. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Neymar, Messi. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now it's Messi. Neymar has it in a wide position, fires it in low. Messi. Figo. Messi. Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And it's Messi. Thuram. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. He's going for goal. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's hoisted clear. Madrid with the corner, they're first. And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Xavi Alonso. Approaching the half-hour mark. Figo. He's had it taken off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Albert Ferrer gets into some space. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, shooting chance! And that has been knocked clear. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you...
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Rafael Leao. Pass is just off target.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's cut it out. And it's played forward. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's taking no chances there. Thuram.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Stood up well to him there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Belletti. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, they can break here, and he was quick to react. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Rafael Leao. Xavi Alonso. Nicely aimed pass. And he's intervened well there. Pedri. Kimmich. He can run onto that. That's gone for a throw-in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao going full tilt down the left. Chiellini gets it away. Has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we've reached half-time.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs. Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Luis Suarez. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Eto'o. He is through here. Now the finish! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals. Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Thank you.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Bellingham. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's fabulous. Luis Suarez! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's shifting through the gears here. Luis Suarez. He's had a shot! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and...
Big chance! And it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty...
It's Luis Suarez! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest of...
And the shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Out to the left it goes. And it's Messi. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Eto'o. Neymar. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. No way through. And he was quick to react. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And no, that was never going to make it. Picked out brilliantly. Vinicius Junior. And it's Messi. Here's Tchouaméni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. They get a throw in. Tchouaméni. Oh, well played, well played. And he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Valde. Eto'o. Eto'o driving for... Eto'o! Superb goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He is through here. Messi! And that has been knocked clear. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Barcelona have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Now it's... Can he finish? Oh, they could be caught out here. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Vinicius Junior! He's got away with one there.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Substitution.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Rodrigo. No, that's been intercepted. Luis Suarez. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's Maradona! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Balde gets it clear. There's the crossfield ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Mbappe! So close to drawing level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Mbappe. Oh, not quite. Xabi Alonso gets good distance on it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Into the last 5 minutes. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Real chance! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 89 minutes is number 11, Kylian Mbappe.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Rodrigo. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Security staff for each block.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Suarez. Number 3,
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
21,
Barcelona pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Now it's Maradona. Mbappe. Alaba gets across to intercept that. Pedri. And that has been cut short. Pedri. Oh, this looks sharp. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Szczesny can pick that up. That is a great pick out, and he's intervened well there. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Alaba, good spot, he's seen the run. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they're back on the ball again. Rodrigo. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Deftly away. Mbappe. Camavinga gets over and intercepts. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. So this one to set the tone. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Mbappe next in line, and here he is.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Barcelona from one behind. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Barcelona with this chance to pull 2 clear. Denied! He's made the save!
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
This then to level matters.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Rodrigo will take the 3rd penalty. And he puts it away.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Barcelona are looking to keep pace here. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Yamal comes up, their 4th taker. Big character, big moment, big save. Bellingham comes forward for the 5th of 5. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Szczesny obliged to stop this to keep them alive. And there it is, the decisive kick. Barcelona fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shoot. Barcelona take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Messi, there's the delivery.
When it's delivered early.
Oh, shooting chance! An early chance, their first of the game.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got tall. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pirlo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Stoichkov. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Luis Suarez. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Xavi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's gone looking for safety. 30 minutes gone. Tchouaméni. Neymar. Messi! Costa Curta gets it away. And it's Neymar. He rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Taken back almost at once. Xavi Alonso cuts it out. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Xavi. De Bruyne. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Big header! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was...
And we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona
Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it? Oh, he's been caught napping.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Oh, terrible pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cantona. And it's Xavi. Pirlo. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eto'o. He's played him through. Shot a goal! Eto'o wins the duel this time. It's Luis Suarez! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pirlo clears. Tchouaméni. Pirlo. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. Davids. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. That is a great pick out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Pass is coming off in quick succession. Luis Suarez! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Oh, they can break here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Messi. Pass is just off target. Pirlo. Chouameni. No, that's been intercepted. Xavi. Can he get it through?
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That is a great ball. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a sharp pass. He has found the way through. Big header! And he's following up! Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. Luis Suarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. Aim forwards. Messi. Roberto Carlos is there, and he can get that clear. Haaland. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Luis Suarez, and it's Eto'o, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Neymar, some really good ball movement, and he's gone looking for safety. Good spot, he's seen the run. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pumas applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Chouameni, Haaland, Mbappe. Oh, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's having a hit. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Beckham with the short one. Shapes to shoot! Great effort, but no way through. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Goes without saying, that was poor. That's a little off target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Costa Curta. Now it's Luis Suarez. He can get that clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Torres finds himself offside. Stood up well to him there. He's played him through. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Threads one in, and he's picked out the run. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's really well cleared.
Match was 71,550.
Gently done. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Etta. He's had a shot! They've done it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Costa Curta, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Haaland. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitutions taking place.
Costa Curta. Mbappe providing... Haaland! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Done delicately.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Beckham.
time.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Fernando Torres. Roberto Carlos. We are into stoppage time. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. He's had a shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, perfectly measured that. He might be in here. Can he finish? They've done it! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Pumazunam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score.
Can he put it away? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, terrible mistake. Fires from distance. Forwards and with intent. Law. Now there's a fine ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Law. Now it's Diaz. The ball has bounced loose now. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, he's burst through. Decent hit! Oh, taken with style. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score.
Has a go! No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Pumazunam clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, good ball. Xavi Alonso. Diaz. And that interception was most necessary. Pass somewhat off target. And he thumps it clear. Eto'o. Well read, and the danger is averted.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Neymar. Bellingham. Law. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni cuts out the pass. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18.
There's the start of the second half.
Coming on the field is...
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And here's De Bruyne. It's a sweet ball, that. Great hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually...
Owen! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
He's got... Oh, shooting chance! Now it's... And again! It's fallen kindly here, and he hits the net. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Rodri getting this one clear. And it's De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chiellini with the clearance. Messi. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he cuts out the supply. Eto'o. He's beaten the last man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Xabi Alonso. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Mateus.
And he's managed to gift it back. Traumeri. Looks a smashing ball. He's got the shot away!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. That's going to go a long way. Casemiro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Messi. Now that's well seen too. Fiddles it through. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts.
4 added minutes has been
Mateus. And here's Maradona. Played through into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And Messi! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Bayer Leverkusen finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Neymar looking to run onto it. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And he's straight offside. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi. Shevchenko. And it's played forward. And here's Suarez. Bayer Leverkusen trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to...
He's had a hit! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work...
Shevchenko! There's a reprieve for the time being. Chouameni with the clearance. Van Dijk. Gently done. Well, they've got it again. It's Neymar! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, he has leathered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that was vital. Maldini. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gerrard. Now Shevchenko. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great defending, strong and determined. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. There's the start of the second half. Throw in. Mateus. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted. Maldini. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Dramini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's Luis Suarez! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Bayer Leverkusen are making a change now. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Bellingham! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the force that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's come loose here. João Cancelo. Oh, played through for the wide man. Tchouameni. Messi. Messi. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, played right into his path. Eto! It's anyone's ball. Fires from distance. Bellingham. Lahm. 75 minutes played. He's shifting through the gears here. Xabi Alonso clears. And he's there to retrieve it. Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. Barcelona finding their passes. He's got to be in. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bellingham running with the ball.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Lahm. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro cuts it out. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind.